Yes, kids. Welcome to another episode of Cinema Score. As always, I am your host, your boy, and besides me is my beautiful co-host.
Let's get it.
What's
What's
up, buddy?
everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? All right. Here's what we got tonight. This is a special shout out to someone very special. So, all right, here's what we got. So let's see how smart y'all are tonight. What's the difference in a BMW and a porcupine?
Hmm. I do not know.
Well, the difference is the pricks are on the inside of the BMW. That's the difference. Carry
Not
on,
not a
carry
bad
on.
one. That is not a bad one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cinema Score, a show where we talk about movies. What we do is we go on the internet and we pick a movie and we figure out what the internet critics and the internet audience score this movie on a scale of 0 to 100. We're going to do that for about 40 minutes, and then we're going to get into our rapid fire round where we're going to stop talking about movies and we're going to start scoring them. So if your favorite streamer happens to be competing tonight, stick around because there's always a chance that you could see an epic comeback. Other than that, creature, did I miss anything?
The let's see. Nope.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get all three contestants in the box here. Here we go. All right, let's see. Our first one is we got Sunshine. Sunshine, hello.
Hello.
Only thing is that oh yeah,
Got Mel Bell. Mel Bell, hello.
Hello.
one thing that's
And
been coming up.
obviously, last but not least, we got.
Sunshine,
Whoa!
Melba. Uh, hold on. I'll say it in a second. I want to get these
Chef,
in order,
did you
right?
did you get new
Chef.
bird?
All right, but no,
No.
the only thing that I was gonna
New
say,
bird?
I thought of it. I knew it was something, but I couldn't think of it. But yes, y'all, you can say the same number as someone else. You just cannot say the exact same number as someone else. That's been asked recently a lot, so I just wanted to
Oh yeah,
throw
you
that
can
out.
say one of the numbers can be similar. The second number cannot be. They can't have two of the same numbers. Only one of the numbers can be the same.
Correct. Correct. All right.
All right. Does
So,
anybody have any questions before we get this ball rolling?
No, Melbell kind of gave me the rundown in her stream because I was
Because I
asking
told him
her
it's one of my
questions.
favorite shows. I told him it's pretty easy to come along. Just
y'all are welcome.
just the
Y'all-
critics and the audience think. But wait, so the new rules that we can't use the same score for all of them or just one of them?
Just one.
Also, it's always the critics first, y'all. Okay, your first number that you give us, it's always the critics score first. Then
Okay.
next is what you think the audience gave it, the actual people who watched it. Okay, so remember that.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is from last week. We had a lot of people in the chat talking about this movie, wanting this movie to get put on here. So I'm gonna try it first time just for the chat. Clueless.
Has everyone seen the movie Clueless?
Yes.
I have not.
You have not?
No, I'm behind the times. I'm
And it's the
sorry.
anniversary.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's a 30-year anniversary. Okay, it's okay.
Oh,
Why do we
have to
Okay, we're gonna do that together. We're gonna watch that as homework together.
I did my job. I'm just saying, chat. I did my job. That's it. 21 Jump Street. Let's go. Let's go.
I have seen that.
Yes.
Okay.
I have. I don't remember much of it, but I have seen it. It wasn't a fave, but
All right. So, Chef, you good?
Mhm.
All right, we're good. All right. It'll start off with you, Sunshine. Tell us about
So
it.
what am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to just say the critics?
Like,
or-
what's
Yeah,
your?
I-
Is
say
there
your
something you
favorite
remember from
part.
the movie? A favorite part? Anything that you thought was really funny? Anything like that?
Anything.
Uh,
Like,
I
yeah.
believe the famous quote that goes around TikTok a lot, the "My name's Jeff" came from that movie.
Is that
If I'm
true?
not mistaken. Yeah.
No,
I'm pretty
that's
sure.
actually 22 Jump Street. But yes, it was. That was the second one,
Well,
not the first.
same. Whatever. Give her credit. Whatever. Give her credit for that. That's close enough. I would have done that.
I am. It's still credit. I'm just reiterating.
That would have been me all day. Ah, what's that difference? 21-22. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, score the movie, Sunshine. What do you
So
think?
what do you think the internet critics scored this movie on a scale of 0 to 100?
I'm gonna give it like 65.
Okay.
All right, and what do you think the audience scored this movie on a scale of 0 to 100?
88. No, 85.
85.
85.
Right.
All right, Mel, what do you remember from the movie 21 Jump Street?
I will be honest, I don't remember much of it. I know it's Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't like Channing the dumb one in this one?
Yeah, so two undercover cops go to a high school to find like a super potent drug that's getting like super popular, and Channing Tatum and like Jonah Hill are the youngest police officers in their academy, or like the youngest looking, so they pick them to go.
Yeah, I
And
remember
then
that, but I
they
feel
end up
like I
skipping, like
remember
they
like
reverse
being
the
really
classes by.
annoyed.
Channing Tatum.
I felt like I got really annoyed that Channing like overdid the stupid like teenager role, and I don't know if that was just his acting or like that was the role. And so, with that being said, he had to. I don't know about that, Savage. We've seen his other movies. Let's be honest. We were looking at him, not his acting, but you know. Anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna say that the critics gave this a 52,
A 5-2.
a 5.2, and I'm gonna say that the audience gave it a. I'm gonna say because of Channing, they gave it a 70%.
You would. I know you would. I figured you'd go ahead and get it on out of the way. I figured you would. I just something told me in my head. Then you go with 70. All right, Chef.
I think I remember Ice Cube yelling at everybody the most, like all the time, especially the two of them. That was funny. I feel like I remember getting like pretty high ratings. I'd say like a 85 from critics and like a 90 from audience.
Wow. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's get it. That's what I like. You thinking it's nice and high? I got you.
Somebody's got a good eye for movies here. The critics gave this movie an 85%. The audience
Oh.
gave this movie an 83%. Chef
Ooh.
with the first point.
Get it, Chef?
Auntie Chef, welcome to the board. And with that being said, you get to pick the next movie.
You can always defer to us, like to me, if you want to. It doesn't matter. It's okay.
Or the audience. The audience can help you too.
Just any random movie.
Yeah, we have to have
Any
some.
movie.
Well, as long as you think you got 3 strikes, so go ahead and
Okay.
just spit a movie out.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Okay.
I don't think Sunshine.
I don't think Sunshine.
Sunshine's face is looking like I have not seen Breakfast at
Okay.
Tiffany's.
Mm,
Homework. Yes, we have a list. Clueless and
So, all right. So what you got next?
Poetic Justice.
Okay. Have you seen it?
Seen it
Poetic
once.
Justice with Tupac.
And
I've
Janet
only
Jackson.
seen it once.
All right,
That counts.
That classifies. All right, Chef. It starts off with you. Tell her a little bit more about the movie, so she'll remember.
Janet Jackson needed to go somewhere, like in a different city, so she hopped in the back of Tupac's mail truck, and he took her, and they fell in love, and yeah.
Yeah.
And then
refresh your memory a little bit.
Do you have a favorite scene from the movie?
let me think. That's an old ass movie. The scene where they're fighting like on the canyon, I think, and she like starts to walk away and like act like she's gonna leave the trip, and he runs after her, and they have their little moment together.
I love it. I love it. All right. What do you think the critics scored this movie?
I'd say like a 75.
Okay. And the audience?
86.
86?
Hmm.
All right.
Nice.
Sunshine, did that ring any bells for you there?
Like I said, I've seen it once, but I couldn't tell you anything about it. But I'll still rate it.
Love it. Love
We
He's a
the
team
always,
player,
we
y'all.
always like a good sport in here. You know what I mean? Let's go, Sunshine. We love it. You know what I mean? Let me give you an E for effort.
A for
All right.
effort.
Is it Melbo's turn or is it my
No,
turn?
you
No,
gotta
it's
rate
your
it.
turn. Just give us a score. What do you think?
Okay. I'm gonna say critic 67 and audience. I'm gonna say 90.
90. All right. Mellow.
Well, okay, so I actually love this movie. It's been a while though. Like I actually probably saw it when it came out. That's how old I am. And so so that being said, it's it's very nostalgic to the 90s. I mean, Tupac, Janet Jackson, the soundtrack. Um, it's one of my favorite Janet Jackson tracks. I'm gonna be honest, it sounds naughty, but like when they're in the back seat, like they go from like being intimate to like beating each other's ass.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, but and so my apologies. And so I think like just that whole I don't know if you're from the 90s and if you know, you know, like just the nostalgic, like dramatic, like the love story kind of thing, if that makes sense. Like, the bad boy with the good girl. Like, it's just that, I don't know. It's not like these
Yeah.
movies nowadays that, the new generation's part of. So if you know, you know. That being said, I'm going to say that the critics gave it, I'm going to say a 79. And I'm going to say that the audience gave it a 98 just because, we're just going to say that.
You said 98?
Yeah. 98.
Okay.
Correcto. Yo.
This is one of the craziest scores I've ever seen for a movie before. This might be the biggest discrepancy I've ever seen. So the critics gave Poetic Justice a 35%.
That's crazy.
That's great. Now thinking about it, I guess I could see that, but go on.
I mean,
The
yeah.
audience gave it an 83%.
Okay.
Sunshine with the point. Now, Sunshine, before you pick this movie, I just got to hit my promo real quick. Just give me 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cinema Score, your morning creature feature. I'm your boy, this is my video goes creature. We're on the show, we talk about movies. We're going to figure the internet critics, now score to the scale of 100. But stick around, because in 15 minutes, we're going to 30 minutes, we're going to be into our rapid fire round. We're going to stop talking about movies, our stories, on the show, be a wonderful lives. We got a DJ and Vampy. All right, please continue.
That last part is our wonderful admins are Emoji J and Vampy. Just to let y'all know. So,
What he said.
we cannot forget them. The show wouldn't go without them either. All right. So Sunshine, what movie you got on your mind?
Oh,
High
yeah, you
School
guys are new to the
Musical.
show. You've never seen that before. Yeah, that's the whole
I have,
thing.
that is how old I am. I have not. I know pieces
Wait,
of it.
what
I don't
movie?
think I've ever seen it. Sorry.
It's
Like, can
okay.
you say it
I
one more
had a
time?
backup anyways. I said
yeah,
High
what
School
was the movie?
Musical, but Melbo hasn't
Oh.
seen it.
I never even heard the movie.
I know
It's
Zac
the Disney.
Efron. I know it's Zac Efron, but I don't know much. And I think Gabrielle is the main actress, right?
Yeah.
Vanessa
My daughter
Hutchins,
is a
yeah.
fan of
Yes.
it, but I
Can
don't
somebody
remember.
type the movie in the chat that heard it, please? So I can make sure it's not on my list or whatever.
High
That would-
School Musical.
Okay, thank you. All right, strike one. So go with your next movie.
Thinking. Inception.
Great
Like
movie.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay.
I don't remember it, but yeah.
Okay.
It's the one where Leo goes into the person's dreams, and then they go into like another person's dream in the
Oh
dream,
yes, yes,
and then
yes.
they go into like another person's dream in the
Yeah.
dream in the dream, and then they go into like another person's dream in the dream in the dream in the dream, and then they go into another person's dream in the dream in the dream in the dream in the dream.
And there you go, guys. That is my description for you.
Oh yeah, sorry, spoiler alert.
Sunshine. So it will start with you, Sunshine. Tell us what your favorite part is, or even just what what you remember, or like what you didn't like from the movie.
So my favorite part is when they're in like the snowy dream type
Oh, that's the dream in
space.
the dream in the dream.
Yes.
Yeah, in that one.
And one of the people that is with them, the person that's paying them, gets shot, and they realize that they can actually get hurt inside the dreams.
Yeah,
In the dreams. In the dreams.
Yes.
in the dream.
Mhm.
In the dream, and like what I mean. If they went to a doctor, they'd be inside the dream, inside the dream, inside. Yeah.
See, now you're getting it.
But it's okay. We're homework.
We got it. We got it.
So I think the critics probably rated this probably low, so probably like 52.
That's definitely not on my list, so I'm not worried. They didn't take one of my movies. We're good. All right, go ahead. Keep
All right,
going.
52. And what do you think the audience did?
Audience 75.
I said nothing at all. All right, Melville. All right. What you got going on?
My description is DJ your boys. The dream master. And then my critic score is going to be 60. And I'm gonna say that the audience rated it.
Melville.
What?
You said 60 or 68?
Yeah, no, 60.
Okay.
And then the audience rated it a 72.
All right. It's hard to hear.
Just gonna squeeze your way right in between Sunshine's numbers there, I see.
Yes.
Sabotage. Right up in there.
Right.
Remember what you remember from the movie, Shell?
Having to watch it like 4 times to understand it.
You had to watch
Yeah,
it 4
that's definitely true.
Because you have to like pay attention to each like character storyline
Yep.
to like really understand the movie. So you have to like go back and watch it.
Me. That's like me. I accidentally turned to like the Spanish channel, and I'm watching a sports game or whatever, and then I don't realize it's like 4 minutes later. I'm like, damn, I'm watching Spanish.
But I feel like that's easier because if you understand the sport, then you know what's going on. You don't need to listen to the person talking. But that was also a really popular movie when it came out. I would say it got like a 89 from critics and maybe an 80 from audience.
An 80. Okay. 89, 80. And we got, all right. It's kind of like they went in a stair step here, DJ.
Oh, really?
A little bit.
I love the butterfly effect.
It's kind of sort of like a little stair step here.
So the critics gave this movie an 87%. The audience gave this movie a 91%. So, Auntie Chef with the next point.
Let's get it. I'm right. Let's get it, Chef.
There.
What are you thinking about, Chef? What movie you got on your mind?
28 days later, since the new one is coming out, we might as well.
Okay.
Oh my God, I love that movie. It's one of my favorite.
Great series.
movies.
The whole series, amazing.
I'm just looking at box
The
one.
look on Sunshine's face.
I'm looking
You have
at
not seen
box
it?
one. I'm looking at box one. I'm looking at box one. Just a minute.
haven't seen it.
Here, I'll pull some Disney out my behind just for Sunshine.
Thank you.
I tried with High School Musical, and Melba hasn't seen it.
Sorry.
Technically, that's a Disney movie, but it's not a Disney movie.
Thank
It's a
you.
Disney Channel movie.
That's as much of a Disney movie as the famous Jet Jackson movie.
Do you want me to throw some movies like quickly at you real quick? Like
No, Princess and the Frog.
Oh my God, I love that movie so much.
Yes, I got a heads up on that one. Yes. Mel Bell.
Okay.
Good. All right, let's get it. All
You
right,
gotta
so
dig a little deeper.
tell
So
us about
Tiana want to.
That's just what you do.
So Tiana
You
want to
gotta
get out the
dig
hood
a little
and all
deeper.
by herself because she's strong and independent. And then she meets the frog and she helps, like he's stuck. So she helps the frog and then they fall in love and she kisses the frog. And she realizes you can be strong and independent and still be in love. And she sings and makes some beignets and gets out the hood.
Yes. There you
I
go.
wouldn't say, yeah, I wouldn't say the hood, but where she was living. She wanted to move up in the world.
Gotta move up. So you don't. I mean, we gotta.
You
Sorry.
say what you want, chef.
And then I think it got like a 90 from critics. And like, I want to say a 90.
Why the ship down?
Like a 90 what?
You going 90
98.
90?
Yeah, 90, 98.
Okay. So you're talking about pretty much like the same thing as like a porcupine versus BMW, like the pricks on the inside. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, get it. I get it. I totally get it. Okay. All right. I'm definitely gonna watch BMW pricks for real. All right, Sunshine, it's on you.
My favorite part of the movie is always the little bug named Ray. I love him. He's my
Mhm.
spirit animal. Um, I
You
think
want to
the
always talk
critics.
like this. You gotta make sure you take good care of them.
He doesn't want to be out there, but leave it enough open that he'll come in.
I think the critics gave it a 88, and I think audience gave it a 96.
Oh, there's our first official Prices Right of the day.
Yeah, that.
Sunshine just straight up Prices Right at Chef. She's like, what'd you say? 90, 98? All right, 88, 96.
Nope, we're gonna go 2.75 and squeeze you right on in. You're here at the top. All right, Mel Bell.
I don't have a particular favorite part, but I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon with the anti-chef. What I do love about it is the empowerment that someone is celebrated for being like breaking the stereotype that a woman can't save herself. And that it wasn't like the switch it, because I feel like while I'm a big Disney junkie and I love the nostalgia of like the being safe, I love that the new era is showing that we can just be just as independent and we can save the guys too, and that they might need some saving, and not in a derogatory way, just that it's celebrated. You know what I'm saying? That we're helping each other. And so that I love that that particular part was highlighted. Not that like, oh, I'm more powerful, you know, because I'm a girl, but just that we can all be saved at some point.
Go off, queen.
And I love that. And so as a mom and a former a Disney junkie, I love that, you know, the new generation is showing to embrace that men and women can both be heroes and the person on the other receiving end. So with that being said, I'm gonna say that the critics gave it an 88, and I'm gonna say that the audience gave it a 98.
Okay.
You just took one of their numbers each.
Okay, sorry. 89.99.
No, you can do that. That's okay.
Oh, can I?
That's okay. That's okay. I just thought it was hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. She did not. Nope.
No, I'm saying she took one number from Sunshine and one number from Auntie
She
Chef.
took one number from each person. That's legal. That's legal. She didn't break the
Clean
law.
move. It's a clean move right there.
In Creature's Court, she's fucking right.
okay.
Fun fact about this movie, you guys know that it was the last hand-drawn Disney movie ever created, right?
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
I
And
did.
here's the other thing.
It's
I did
in my
not realize how
cards.
late this movie came out. Do you guys realize this movie came out in 2009?
Mhm.
I did not. I thought this was like a
I'm sitting
2004,
right here.
2005.
No, I know that because it was the year it came out, like essentially became popular when my daughter was still a baby and she was born in 2010. So
I just remember it being the last hand-drawn Disney movie ever made.
I remember.
Wow.
I remember it was the first princess that looked like me, but I was too old to like actually be into princesses, so I took my brother to see the movie so I could go see it and not feel like a child.
Smart. It's a good move. It's a good move.
Yep.
All right. The critics gave Princess and the Frog an 86%.
Everybody's all over it.
The audience gave this movie a 74%.
What?
Sunshine wins by 4 points collectively between the three of you, but Sunshine gets the point.
Very close, y'all. Very close. That was awesome. So Sunshine, what is on your? Do you want to do? Do you want to do your promo now? 1 minute
Hell
early.
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cinema Score, your boy and Creature Feature Show. I'm your boy. This is my beautiful co-host Creature. What we do on the show is you talk about movies. We go on the internet, favor the internet critics, the internet audience, score these movies on a scale of 0 to 100. But stick around in 15 minutes. We're going to get into our rapid fire round. We're going to stop talking about movies. We'll start scoring. If you'd like to be on the show, to my wonderful heavens, we have Emoji J and Vampy.
Let's get it.
Get in there.
Sunshine, what you got? What you got in your mind over there? It's got to be something that everybody else knows. Because you like me. Like when I write down a movie, I know everybody in the world knows it. I can tell you. You know what I mean? Ask them how many times they done told me I got homework. I mean, I'm just saying.
The Blind Side.
Cool story, bro.
Oh God.
The Blind Side, y'all. We're all good? Okay. Let's go with it. What do you remember?
I am literally shocked. We have 3 women on the show. I've seen
I
The Blind
really-
Side. Hell
I
yes.
really
I am
am
so
too.
happy.
That's why I was
This might be
like,
the happiest
that sounds
moment I've
like
ever had
cool.
on this show before.
That's why I said, cool. What do you remember? I want to find out what they remember.
I know it's based on a true story. I've watched it a lot of times. I actually own it. It was one of my dad's favorite movies. My favorite part is her taking him in and adopting him and making him part of the family and giving him everything he needs. I love that. I really do. Also, SJ is my favorite character. Has to be. Trying to think what the critics might have given it because I don't remember when it came out.
It came out in 2009 also. So the same year Princess and the Frog came out, so did The Blind Side.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna guess the critics gave it 87.
Okay. What do you think the audience?
94.
What? All right, let's get it. Now, Bell. What do you remember?
I know it's based on a true story. However, I think there honestly wasn't a lot of people liked it, but didn't know much about it. That being said, when like watching it, I love the if you're familiar with the system, I love that she treated him just like any one of her children. Like she didn't sugarcoat it. She made him self-advocate for himself,
Mm.
like learn to take care of himself. And I thought that was a very big remembrance of me because I feel like, you know, just getting cheesy as a mom and having friends in the system that she treated him like a human being and like one of her children, not like a charity case. And she was constantly reminding, and like I remember thinking like so many people like need that. You know what I'm saying? Some people want like the discipline and the assertiveness and whatnot. So that being said, with the critics not thinking that they knew much about it, I'm gonna say that they gave it a 79. And I'm gonna say that the audience gave it a 98.
You love 98. All right. Okay, Chef. What do you remember?
What was the second score?
98.
98 again.
Yeah.
She had 98 last round. Yeah. You're good. Go ahead, Chef. You're good. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I think I remember the most at the end where they cut to like the clip of him like being drafted in like real life. and not like just the actor or whatever. And that was cool to like, show the person to the story.
Mhm.
And the message, I remember the message the most, and like her taking him in. I'd say it was, hmm, I'd say critics said 84 and audience said 92.
8-4, 9-2.
All right. Okay. Wow.
Now,
Y'all
granted
are,
that
y'all
movie
are
is
really
so great,
staying
everything.
together.
I do know that Michael Orr is in a legal battle with that family right now. As a matter of fact,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know about
which
that.
is which kind of stinks.
Right there together. This is wild. This is wild. It's gonna be a close one. That's why it's taking them so long. I'm just saying, because y'all are all
Woo!
right there
This
together.
one was decided by 1 point. The critics gave this movie. Make sure. Wait, hold on. Am I doing my math right? Yep, doing my math right.
It's decided by
Critics
one.
gave this movie a 66%. The audience gave this movie an 85%, winning by 1 point. Is Chef.
I was about to say that 84, that 92 just did do it.
It's okay. This is the first time I've not been on the board, y'all, but it's okay. I'm playing with two amazing babes. And
I was about to say something to you before you started last
Y'all are
time.
jinxing. I wasn't gonna say anything. Y'all just jinxed it. Now she's gonna go 9 for 9, and you just ruined it.
No, she jinxed herself. You know why? Because hey, she had the chance to break. She just had the chance to go ahead and you just had to go ahead and get the creature code out the way, and she didn't do it. See, she's the only one that's been on the show before, so she might be cursed. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
it's okay. If I lose, it'll be against one of these two babes.
Chef.
So I'm
It's
all
on
right.
you, Chef. What movie you got on your mind?
Shrek.
Good old Shrek.
Everybody good, right?
Yes.
If somebody says no to Shrek, I might
say,
lose it.
well, I mean,
All right,
Yeah, right.
Shrek. What do you remember from Shrek there, Chef?
I remember, so Shrek, the king was trying to take Shrek's swamp. So he went to go get it, like ask for it back or like make him give it back. And he said if he goes and gets the princess, I give it back. And then he takes the princess, and then him and the princess fall in love. So he doesn't take the princess. And then they fight the short little man and take the swamp
You
back.
put some respect on Lord Farquaad's name.
He was an angry little man.
Or as I like to call her, Snow White, the new Snow White. They look exactly the same.
I'm dead. Oh god. Um, I think critics gave that movie like a 92, an audience a 98.
92,
I don't
90.
yeah.
298.
Sure. I don't know. They keep dogging out my classics, so I might need to change it, but we're gonna go with it.
So you.
All right, Sunshine. What do you remember from Shrek?
I remember Donkey looking for blue flowers and red thorns, and he said that it would be a lot easier if he wasn't colorblind.
Probably true.
And actually, he didn't even need the blue flowers. I honestly think critics gave this 85.
85. All right.
Yeah. And audience, I feel like, what did Chef say? I don't want to say the same number.
What did I say?
98.
Thank you.
96.
You could have said the same number. Y'all didn't have the first same number. You were good. Yeah, you were
We're
good.
individuals, okay? We like to be our own person.
Oh yeah, no, she didn't want to.
That
She
part.
just didn't want to. She didn't want to be the same. That's all. I get it.
We're individuals. I'm just
All
glad
right,
she
Mel,
picked
what do
the
you
movie
remember
I
from
knew.
old Shrek?
I mean,
I
there's
did it
so
for
many
you.
things I love about that movie, but I'm not gonna lie. The part that always stands out is when they're interrogating the gingerbread man with his
Do
with his
you
Do
know
you know
and Lord
the
The
Farquaad
Muffin Man?
makes them
the
go.
Muffin Man?
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane?
He's
Well,
walking around his little
she's
lane.
married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
She's married to the Muffin Man.
So yes,
You're a monster. Me.
who lives on Drury Lane?
not the gumdrop buttons?
Run,
Take
run,
them
run
boots.
as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Take his leg.
You're
Okay,
a
sorry.
monster.
All right. All right. I'm gonna say 90 across.
90 across. 90. Let's get it.
Barbie, hello.
Let's get it. Hey, does this put Mel Bell on the board or not? Anybody got an 8-ball?
The critics
Mel Bell on the board
gave
or not?
this movie an 88%. The audience gave this movie a 90%. Mel Bell is on the board.
See, you can't listen to that little magic 8-ball sometimes. Yeah, I mean. Good job.
I could have just made up a random score and made it real, but that would have been rude.
Welcome to the board, Melville. All right, Melville, what do you got? Because I know you want to try to catch up. So, what do you got?
How about has everyone seen Grease?
Sunshine.
Sunshine. Sunshine.
Sunshine, not again.
Okay,
Not
listen.
again. She's like, not
Listen,
too much, guys. Not too much.
I've seen it, but I don't
Okay.
remember it.
Hey, that's just part of this show is it's being familiar with the movie. Like, okay, prime example, like, all right, say somebody goes to the movie theater, I'm gonna do this quick, and they watch a movie and they talk to me about it, a bunch about it. I'm familiar with the movie. You get what I mean? So that's how we.
I can do it. I'm familiar enough
We're
with
good.
it.
Hey, let's go. Starts with you, Mel Bell. Thank you. That's how we do it.
The toxicness that it started all the way in the 80s that played role in the 50s, that the good girl goes for the bad boy, but we're here for it, and there's an essential bad girl on it. My favorite scene of the movie, though, even though I love me some Sandra Dee and John Travolta, is Rizzo's "There Are Worse Things I Can Do," because you can't judge a book by its cover, because sometimes the bad girl actually has the biggest heart, and just because she's a little bit of a bad A, people just assume that she's a bad seed, and she's not. You just don't know what people are going through. And essentially in that movie, if you weren't too young or you put the pieces together, she was essentially like a really good girl, and she had the bad girl, mean girl rep, because people are so quick to judge. And I love her like little piece of her story, and it's one of my favorite Grease songs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say that's my favorite scene. However, I don't think that the critics were kind to it. So we're gonna say 69. The first
Oh,
9 of the night. And we're gonna say 88 for the audience, because we like to be opinion.
All right. Let's get it.
All right, that's it. Oh my God, what did they break? Sorry, my nephews are visiting, and my daughter, there's 4 teenagers.
Y'all better be careful. I'm just saying. She broke the code now. She might be on a roll. I'm just saying. She might be on a roll. DJ, I tell you, like Mel Bell's known to go on the road. You know what I mean? You never know. Just be careful.
Thank you.
All right, and Chef, what do you remember from Grease?
My favorite part is at the end where Sandy dresses up like a bad girl and sings the classic song. Um, Even though that was not her thing at all, but it was cute. I'd say that the critics gave it a 72, and I'll say the audience gave it an 81.
81, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Sunshine. Oh yeah. What you remember?
I remember their outfits, but that's like all I remember. I'm so sorry.
What,
I
what
watched it when I was really
what
young.
color were they? What color were they?
I believe
Leather, fool.
pink and black.
Tell her
There you
nothing.
go.
I want her to tell me. Daggone
The pink lady.
it.
Yeah.
Please,
Um, I'm gonna say critics gave it 58
Five,
and audience gave it 77.
5'8" and a 77. All right. Hey, this one. This is gonna be kind of weird. Yeah, this was pretty. Y'all are the way y'all did it is so crazy right here.
The critics gave Grease a 66%.
Okay.
Thank
The
you.
audience gave it an 87%. Back to back as Mel. I told you this was gonna happen.
She messed around and broke the creature code. Now y'all in trouble. She's in hyper mode now. What you got? What you got for us? What you
Okay,
got?
this movie just celebrated. I hope y'all seen it. I'm a dancer at heart. And so I'm gonna say Center Stage. Have we seen it? Have you guys seen Center Stage? No?
A long time ago, but I don't
Okay,
remember.
fine.
it.
Have we seen Save the Last Dance?
Right one.
The face. The face.
Two.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
Mebo's like, okay, don't freak out. Mebo's like, don't freak out. Don't freak out.
Don't freak
I was
out.
gonna name another dance movie, but I don't know. No, that's I mean, I guess, but
Bring it on.
oh yeah, have you guys seen Bring It On?
There you go. That's a good movie.
Okay, good.
Yeah!
The first one?
Yay!
Like the first one, right?
Yes, yes, of course.
I've seen them all.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, I
all
know.
right. That's okay. You gonna pump our gas someday.
No, it's Bird. It's cold.
Cold
in
in
here.
here.
There must
Yeah.
be some
There must
fires
be
in the
some fires in the
atmosphere.
atmosphere.
Yeah, I know that. And then they stomping on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The reason I remember that movie so much is because it takes place in San Diego.
Yes.
See,
yes.
y'all, do
And it
y'all
was
realize I
actually, people
tried the
don't know
movie
this,
Drumline?
but it actually was filmed at a real national cheer competition. And
Really?
people don't know that. Yes.
Wow.
So
Well,
it
that's
got,
why
if you
they-
paid
that's why
attention,
they-
there was a lot
That's
of
why the
known-
cheerleaders were so good in the movie, I guess. Just saying.
Mhm.
Yes,
Just
essentially.
saying.
Except for Kirsten Dunst. She was terrible.
It was very noticeable that she should not have been the captain, but she pulled it off, I guess. Let's be honest. Okay, so I'm going to say my favorite part of that movie is also, honestly, again, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't talk your ish. Put your money where your mouth is. When Missy auditioned and tried out, again, they
Mhm.
judged. They assume, and she brought it. She was better than everyone that was judging her on that panel. And she made fun of them, got her word in, and still made the team. And she showed them that you don't have to be an a-hole to be nice, and you don't have to be nice to not like be assertive. And I'm sorry, I pick on things like that in movies. I loved it, and I loved that it was like a call out. There is a little stereotypiveness, but I think it was saved all in all by like the real story if you're a fan of like the 90s movies of that day.
Mhm.
But yeah, and the cheer. I loved it. But Missy doing that back end flip was like, yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it did not get enough love because Kristen was kidding. No, but I'm still gonna say that I'm gonna say the critics gave it a 72. And I'm 72, and I'm gonna say that the audience gave it a 90.
Okay. All right.
You said 90?
Yes, 90.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Auntie Chef, what do you remember?
My favorite part was when the Clovers went to their like school and like proved that they had stolen
They're
their
like, oh,
careers
oh
and
snap!
showed them off
Oh,
on their
snap!
own stuff. Like, yeah, that was my favorite part. And also, I think I was so young when I watched that movie that I got in trouble because I started telling everybody to shut up because they were telling everybody to shut up.
Shut up.
And I was apparently too young to be telling people that stuff. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. I already slipped too, so I caught myself. So it's all right. Yep. It's okay.
I did too earlier. I said, oh, snap.
All right. It's okay. We all make mistakes. We just got to keep on moving, act like nothing happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
What happened?
The critic score, I was gonna say like 89. Audience 82.
89 and then an 82. Okay. All right. Going to you, Sunshine.
Okay. So like my favorite part of the movie is definitely the "I'm Still Big Red" because it was so iconic, like in the movie.
Yeah.
I feel, but like Mel Bell said, I do like the dynamic of don't judge a book by its cover because she did own it 100%, showed them up better than them. Agree. Um, I think the critics gave this a 75, and audience, I'm gonna say 92.
Okay.
75,
While he's
92.
telling that up, let's not forget the spirit
92.
finger.
Yes. Yes.
These
Spirit finger.
are not
And
spirit
these-
fingers. These. Spirit fingers.
Are.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I had the biggest crush on Elijah Dushku back in the day, exclusively
too.
from this movie.
I was questioning, like, damn, do I?
That part.
Yeah.
The critics gave Bring It On a 65%. The audience gave Bring It On a 66%. Winning by 5 points and going 3 for 3 is Mel Bell.
We told y'all. Don't let
And with
her
that
out.
being said, that actually we've gone way past into our rapid fire round. So welcome to the rapid fire round. That's Creature. I'm your boy. If you'd like to be on the show, hit up Vampire Emoji J.
Yes. Y'all, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly through this, okay? So let's get it, Joe Dirt. All right, it's gonna start with you, Mel Bell. Go now.
Joe Dirt, I'm gonna say 69 across.
69 across. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Okay, Chef.
I'm gonna say 52-80.
52 and then 80. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Now, Sunshine, what you got?
I'm gonna say 62 and 85.
62 and 85. Let's get it. That's what we're talking about. Okay. All right. This one shall be interesting. Just by looking at these numbers, this one's gonna be interesting. No Price is Writing, but kind of weird. Mel Bell stuck right in the middle as usual.
Oh no, it's my favorite number. What do you
There's so much math right now, dude.
Oh Lord. Just cut it off
Chris, hello.
to the closest point. Just add like a.
And we were talking about Missy and Bring It On, Chris.
All right. The critics gave Joe Dirt a 9%.
What? No, that's not true. It was not that last
A
time.
9%.
It was not that last time. The critics need to be. Never mind. Keep going.
The audience gave it a 64%. 4 in a row. Roll bell.
The critics are, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
Poor creature.
A 9%.
That is crazy. Well, I'm gonna try one that I've never tried before on here. Shallow Hal.
I love that movie.
Come on, Sunshine. You know this movie. It's where it's the guy. It's where he
He's hypnotized and he thinks all the
Jack Black,
so-called
Gwyneth
ugly girls
Paltrow,
are pretty.
Jason Alexander.
No, with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Okay. All right. Bet.
Homework.
Okay.
We're gonna have a movie night.
Hold on,
Okay,
hold on,
Sunshine.
I gotta exit.
Y'all gonna have a movie marathon.
I gotta exit out a whole bunch of movies here. Hold up. Anyway, let's Pet Cemetery.
Yes,
Okay.
that's so sad though. Poor
All
Jake.
right.
No
Okay.
fair.
Pet Cemetery. All right, starts with Gmail Bell. Let's go. Numbers
I'm
only.
gonna say that the critics weren't nice enough to this
Let's go.
movie, so
Let's get
I'm
it.
gonna say 67
67. Let's get it.
and
They wanna catch
89.
up. And a 69. All right,
89.
they want to catch up. Let's go. Come on,
89. 89.
I heard it 89.
Chef. 89. I got you. Okay. All right, come on, Chef. Catch up.
86, 92.
Okay. All right. Sunshine.
64, 88.
64. And then an 88. 64. 88. All right. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, you did prices right. You kind of did a little
I
price.
know. I'm a
The
baby.
critics gave Pet Cemetery a 56%. The audience gave it a 60%. Sunshine with the point.
Nice. Good job, Sunshine. Hey, and good job on knowing a movie. I'm just joking. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was just a joke. All right. So let's go with the movie Dumb and Dumber. All right,
Okay.
good. It's on you, Sunshine. I was joking with you. I'm just joking.
I'm gonna say 70 and 80.
70 and 80. Wow. Okay. All right. Now, Bell.
69 across.
60 across or 69 across?
69.
69 across. Okay. All right. On you, Chef.
I'll do 75 across.
75 across. Okay. All right. Yeah, Dumb and Dumber. What's the most annoying sound in the world?
That's what the chat needs right now.
Like, wake up, chat. Come on. Wake up.
The critics gave this movie a 67%. The audience gave this movie an 84%. Sunshine with another point.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got some time, too. All right. Well, I tell you what. I'm having to pick through very small selection here. Let's go Wedding Crashers. Yay! I cannot believe it. I'm just playing. All right, let's get it. Sunshine, it is on you first. Wedding Crashers.
I'm gonna say 73 and 84.
73, 84. Okay, Mel Bell.
69 and 88.
6988.
I'm gonna go 85 and 89.
85, 89.
pricing it.
Hey, no, you said 69.88. She said 85.89.
I'm just saying, right? You know, we're close
Ah,
enough.
yeah, she got you on one. Yeah, she priced right. She boxed you in on that. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, she got you. It's all right. But you bought
The
you.
critics gave this movie a 75%. The audience gave this movie a 70%. Sunshine with another one. I think we got time for one more.
Okay, we got time for one more. But you know what? I got a special one since it's just one more. Hey, I gotta do a little. Y'all hold your hands over your eyes real quick. But me and DJ gotta look at each other real quick.
Yeah, I don't know. Go.
Yeah,
Stay
one or
right there.
two, right? All right, we're gonna go
Yeah.
ET. Yep, we chose
E.T..
ET. Mm-hmm.
E.T.
Yes. ET. Yeah.
Okay.
It starts with you, Sunshine. Yes.
I'm gonna say 80 and 90.
80 and 90. Okay. All right. Melbo.
I'm gonna say 50 across.
50 across. Really?
Yes, I don't think it was known as much as what I mean. I loved it. It's a fave, but I don't think people knew about it much.
No, I mean, about me and you have to have talk. What the? No, I don't like that. All right, Chef, come on. What
That
you got?
reminds me of E.T.
I'm gonna go 92 across the board.
92. All right, across. 92 across. See, even Chef like saying, come on,
It's a classic movie. I thought everybody loved it.
Respect
But-
on ET's name is what I'm
I
saying.
loved it. They didn't want to see it.
The
yesterday,
critics
okay?
gave-
Your numbers don't show it.
The critics gave the movie E.T., which was Drew Barrymore's first movie ever.
Was it
Mhm.
really?
Yes.
Mhm.
She was
She
like
was a little
she was a
girl.
little girl with that.
How long was the movie?
1 hour and 55 minutes.
Oh wow.
I was gonna say like 2 hours.
We were the same age.
The
when that
critics gave the movie E.T. a 99%.
What? Let's get it. Put some respect on ET.
happened. Okay.
The audience gave E.T. a 72%. Now,
That's
getting the
crazy.
last point is Chef, but the winner of the game is Sunshine. Creature, you got
Good job.
anything that we need to know about coming up?
I do, brother. We got a we got an auction coming up soon. Y'all can be in if you want to. Just come in to my stream, whatever. Contact me, I can get you in it. It's a Independence Day auction. I'll be giving away a special gift to whoever does the best dressed. Not necessarily best dressed, but like most like best themed or whatever for it. If you want to get in that, you can contact me and or anybody, just contact me, whatever, like that's fine. But other than that, no, I am about to have my 8 milli party and your boy's gonna DJ it for me.
Hey.
It's gonna be coming up soon. It'll be this week. We haven't figured out. I just hit my 8 milli like day or two, like I don't know ago. So I am we'll be having that coming up. So everybody is more than welcome to come. Please come and meet people, and I mean, like, you'll get your faves up. Make sure you fave.
Aw, man.
And the last thing is, y'all make sure if you don't have me faved, please fave me, and I've already got y'all faved. So thank you, and I appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful night, and congratulations again to you, Sunshine. The floor is yours.
Awesome. Now let's go on over to Mel Bell. What do you have coming up we need to know about?
My name is Mel Bell. I'm on sporadically these days. As anyone knows, I have my sister in town from Cali and people coming in to see us. But the next big project that I'll have coming on, besides getting more consistent with streaming, is I will be in Sunshine's cartoon auction. So make sure you let me know, or I can direct you that way. Make sure you sign up for it. If it's in, I mean, it's just for fun. If you guys are new to the streaming, make sure you fave these three people. And Creature Who Just Left is one of my favorite shows. Babes, thank you guys both for joining me. My
Thank you for
sis
asking.
Bambi for inviting me and letting me pick my fellow contestants because I love doing my favorite shows with my favorite people. And that's what
Absolutely.
makes it fun. So even if I lose, like I'm having the most fun. So thank you both for being here. Congratulations, Sunshine. Fave all these three beautiful humans and Creature Who Just Left and everyone each other in the stream. Thank you guys for cheering us on because that's what makes it fun too, at least for me. And I will see you next time. Congratulations. And Sheffy, make sure you guys save this girl. She's gonna eventually come back with her show. I know she's been sporadic because she's a boss babe and she just started a new adventure. And so anyways,
Hey.
that's me. Bye.
Hey.
Love it, love it. Now, Auntie Chef, please let us know what you have coming up.
I'm just here right now. I work crazy hours, so catch me at the evenings during the week, on the mornings during the weekend. Between my two jobs when I can, kind of right now. Um, but I'm here.
Awesome,
Congrats,
awesome,
Sunshine.
awesome. And last but not least,
I'm
El
having a heart attack.
Campeon Sunshine. Now, please let
Okay.
us know what you have coming up on the app as well.
So I host my own show called Lyrically Correct. It is music trivia. It is Friday nights at 8. So if anybody's interested in that, please let me know. I also admin for a lot of shows. They're all listed in my bio. Please let me know if you want to be on those. I can get you where you need to be. I'm hosting a dress as your favorite cartoon character auction on August 15th. If you are interested in that, please let me know. Best dress wins 10K. And I stream daily. I do makeup tutorials, all the things. So just